people of YouTube? I am Matthew, and you are watching the Weather World channel. And in today's video, this is going to be another update video on my glider, Columbia. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you guys are like,
Matthew, what the heck is Columbia? What is this glider you're talking about? This is very confusing.
I suggest, and I actually will literally lead you to a video down description down below. It is basically an explanation as to what this project is I'm doing and why I'm doing it. It's a really thorough explanation, and then come back to this video and you'll understand everything perfectly. If you didn't know, last test I flew Columbia on 2 balloons filled with helium. It didn't go so well. Here's the flashback. Yeah, that it literally only went like 6 feet, and then it just took a nosedive into the ground. The scars can still even be seen on the nose of Columbia. But since then, there's been a crap ton of upgrades. So I'm going to redirect you to the launch pad, so 1 second. This is Pad 1A, which will handle all of Columbia's future launches. Fitted with 3 flame sensors, 3 flame trenches, for 3 D12 motors fitted to each part of the stack, except the external tank, 2 flight computers, and 3 launch clamps, this launch pad is perfect for the job. Columbia will launch as the old space shuttles did. 2 boosters, 1 external fuel tank, and Columbia herself, fitted accordingly. Here's a sequence of events for all future launches. The launch sequence will start at T-minus 2 minutes when both flight computers are turned on in sync. This one will control all clamps, flame sensors, and even some weather sensors. Flight computer number 2 will be in charge of the ignition of all motors. Both flight computers will beep at one another to signal that they are in sync. If they aren't in sync, an abort will be called, and the launch count will be recycled. All systems will be checked prior to launch, including the weather. An abort will be called if a single rule is broken. Depending on the broken rule, it may be a 3 to 5 minute fix, or it could cause a complete scrub of the system, if it's something like an igniter issue or water protection. Just milliseconds from launch, the flame sensors will be rigorously checked for any signs of the upcoming ignition, and that it's on time. Flight computer number 2 will ignite Columbia's motor first, releasing the first launch clamp, which looks like this. Just milliseconds later, simultaneous booster ignition will follow. Once all sensors are in agreement, Columbia, along with the rest of the stack, will lift off the pad. Once Columbia's motor burns out, it will fall away before the ejection charge occurs to avoid damage to the glider, and to also save weight. Columbia will then separate from the stack at roughly that same time. The 2 boosters will remain attached to the external tank when burnout occurs, and 2 parachutes will deploy from the boosters, which will bring them both safely to the ground. Columbia will then stabilize while this is all happening and glide uncontrolled back to the ground, which by then, the test would have concluded. Okay everyone, so that is all the updates that I'm going to provide in this video. However, before you click off of this video, I highly encourage you to please like this video if you enjoyed it, only if you enjoyed it, genuinely from your heart. And also, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, only if you want to check out some of my other content, which I highly encourage you to do. Again, I have one video in the description down below, but you can click on my channel. I got all sorts of weather content, science content, you know, all sorts of stuff about Columbia. And yeah, it's pretty interesting, and I think you would be very interested if you want to learn more about weather and just more of that type of nature. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.